Hey there! Thanks for tuning in for today's lesson with How Do I Learn? Your one-stop shop for all things learning. Be sure to check in often by hitting that subscribe button and slamming that like to stay up to date with all future content. In today's series of demonstrations, I'll be teaching you, I'll be demonstrating to you how to better navigate the word application, taking you from a novice to an expert in no time. Today is all about basics. So, without further ado, let's begin. So first of all, for those of you who may have never used Microsoft Word, I'll show you real quick how to open it. You can either generally find your Microsoft Word application down here in your toolbar, or you can go to your Start menu, scroll with your center mouse button all the way down until you find the Word application. Or a third way is when you press your Start button, just simply type in the word Word and press your Enter key. Word will then pop up and it will take you to what's called the Backstage view. Now the Backstage view is unique to Office 2016 and beyond, so you'll see it in Office 2016, Office 2019, and Microsoft Office 365, which is a subscription-based application. But for each one of those applications, you'll get to the Backstage view. Now this Backstage view gives you the option to download a ton of different templates. You can load anything from a resume that's already pre-designed, a fashion brochure, or you can load certificates. You can load pretty much your heart's desire. If you don't see what you want on the loading screen here, just simply come up here and search online for templates. You can also see in your navigation tab on the left-hand side where you will see all of your newest and most recent documents that you've been working on. So if you worked on one document yesterday or the day before, you'll see that document sitting over here in the recent files. But if you don't, like me, we're going to start with a blank document. So let's do some planning real quick. Something real world. This is what I think a lot of places are missing. They don't practice real world scenarios. So let's think about it. You're sitting at home one Saturday afternoon. It's nice, it's bright outside, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, your wife is nagging, and your kids want to start a business. Well, they want to open a lemonade stand. Well, by golly, what better way to start their entrepreneurial little hearts out than to help them out? So let's start creating a business, a lemonade stand. So first we need to tell our customers who we are and what we're selling and when we're open, right? So in order to do that, we need to make a sign. What other better application can you use than Microsoft Word to create a sign? So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just call this, with a blank document, let's just call this Lemonade Stand. This will be our title. So we have a lemonade stand, right? Well, if this sign is going to be used in any marketable way, we need to make sure that it can be read from a few feet back, don't you think? So let's go ahead and highlight your lemonade stand. You do that by clicking and dragging with your left mouse button. That's the quickest and easiest way to drag it. Let's go ahead and center this thing up, okay? We're going to now get into something called your tabs and your ribbon. In order to center this up, there's a couple of ways, but the easiest and quickest way is go up to what we call your tabs. Your tabs are going to be a collection of items on the very top section of your Microsoft Word in blue, and your tabs are File, Home, Insert, Design, Layout, References, Mailings, Review, and View. Each one of these tabs has a ribbon associated with it. Each one of these ribbons is unique to the certain tabs. So currently, we are on the Home tab. You can tell that because the Home tab is highlighted in gray. If I go to my Insert tab, the Insert tab is now highlighted in gray, and you see that the ribbon of options have all changed. But for this instance, we're going to keep it short and simple. I want to put this lemonade stand title in the very center of my page. So I am on my Home tab, and then I'm going to look for my paragraph group. Right here we have a clipboard group with the More Options button here, our font group with the More Options button here, and our paragraph group with the More Options button here. In this case, we want to simply center the title of the lemonade stand board. So all we do is locate the center. And anytime you hover your mouse over one of these buttons, it will display what's called a shortcut key. In this case, the Control button and E on your keyboard, if held down at the exact same time, will move that lemonade stand title to the center of your paper. But for this purpose, we're just going to click this icon right here, and we've now centered the title lemonade stand. So next, what we'd like to do is be able to make it stand out a little bit. So should we turn it into, let's turn it into word art. So in this case, we want to change it into word art. So we'll go to our Insert tab in the ribbon and go all the way to our right in the text group and look for the word art icon. Now this is really cool. It turns a regular typed word into a picture. And then you can modify the picture a little bit better and a little bit more fully after that. So let's go ahead and click the word art, and let's choose something we like. So for this case, I chose the kind of black colored picture with a little bit of drop shadow behind it to make it stand out a little bit more. So now you see that it's called Lemonade Stand. And now you can see we can move the word around the paper like we weren't able to do so before. The reason behind that is it's taken the words, lemonade stand, and turned it from words into a picture. So let's go ahead and recenter this lemonade stand picture, and you can do so by dragging your lemonade stand picture around until you see the green line in the center. Just like that. That green line in the center signifies that you have centered that image. So let's center the image. Well, let's make the image a little bit bigger, or the text rather. So if you highlight the lemonade stand text and then go to your Home tab in the ribbon, you can simply go to your font selector and make the font a little bit bigger. For this case, let's go 48-point font so that we can see this a little bit more, a little bit easier from a distance away. Okay, so now that that's done, we need to type a menu. So lemonade stand, what do we generally sell? Well, we sell regular lemonade. If I could type, I can't type, then we might sell raspberry lemonade. My word, I can't seem to type today. And then we might sell, let's say, blueberry lemonade. And let's say some strawberry lemonade. Okay? So we see now that our word art has messed up our menu. Why could this be? Well, the word art is considered a picture now, and so the text wrapping of a picture is different than the text wrapping of anything else. So in this case, what we need to simply do is select the lemonade stand, click in the layout options, and once we go to the layout options, we can take a look at some of the various different layout options that we have available. Currently, lemonade stand is set to be in line with the text. Okay, so that seems to have worked for us, did it not? It sure did. Let's make lemonade just to be regular old yellow lemonade so we can differentiate it from the others. So now we have a lemonade stand with a quick menu: yellow lemonade, raspberry lemonade, blueberry lemonade, and strawberry lemonade. I'll show you why that's that way here in just a few minutes. But let's go ahead and recenter our lemonade stand image. So that it's in the center, and when we do that, we need to simply move our menu down. So now our menu's moved down, we can see everything, we can work on it. Let's go ahead and make the menu stand out a little bit more, and to do that, we can again turn this into a bolded menu. So if you go to your Home tab in the ribbon and hit Control B, or just simply press the B in the ribbon, you will turn it from regular type into boldface type. Let's also make it a bulleted list. So in your same home tab, in the paragraph section, locate your bullets. You'll have regular bullets, you'll have numbered bullets, and then you'll have alphanumeric bullets, or a multi-level list. For this case, let's just go ahead and click on bullets. And so now yellow, lemonade, raspberry, so on and so forth has been bulleted. Okay? But this is still kind of too small for us to read. So keep in mind, whenever you're doing marketing material such as this, you want to make sure that everybody can read it, correct? You want people to be able to see your menu from a far distance away, and you want to corral people in and have them look at it, right? So make it large enough for someone to read from a distance. So we've got our menu. It's very simple. It's very quick. Let's go ahead and create, let's say, hours of operation, okay? Because we want everybody to know when we're open, right? So hours of operation. Now, whenever you're designing a flyer or a poster or something like this, you generally don't want everything in line. Basic marketing principle. You split things up and you move what's called white space around on the page. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to take hours of operation. We're again going to center that up. And we're going to go beneath it and start typing our hours. So Monday, let's say we are open 9 to 5. Let's say Tuesday we're open noon to 6. Let's say Wednesday we're open from, let's say, 9 to, I don't know, what do you think, 7? Yeah, we'll say 7 o'clock. So we're open those 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we've got lemonade stand, we've got our menu, and we've got our hours of operation. Now our hours of operation, well, it's a little small, so let's go ahead and increase the font of our hours of operation to be, let's say, size 36. So it's just a little bit smaller than our lemonade stand. Let's also go ahead and move it down by placing our insertion point just beneath the strawberry lemonade. Now I think our hours of operation size is just fine, so we'll go ahead and stick with that for now. And we probably shouldn't bold the hours of operation, so let's take the hours of operation and remove the bold by that. So all you simply have to do is highlight the words and then press the B in the home to remove the bold, or simply Control B. So how does this look for a sign? It looks pretty plain, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and spice it up a little bit. So I want to make it look cool. I want to make it look neat. I want to make it stand out, right? So how do we do that? We add pictures. Pictures draw people in. So let's start with these bullets right here. Let's define a new bullet. I don't like just the dark dots there for bullets. So let's go ahead and change that up. Let's go up to your paragraph group in the home tab and click your drop down arrow for bullets. Go down and select define new bullet. And once you get to define new bullet, you're going to see 3 options: symbol, picture, or font. Let's go ahead and select picture. I don't have anything saved to my computer, so I'm going to Bing image search. And I'm just going to search for lemonade. And look at that, I found an icon for lemonade. I'm going to select it, I'm going to click insert, and then I'm going to click OK. So now we have a fancy little lemonade glass there next to each one of our menu items. You can also do this with your hours of operation. So once again, select Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Go up to your bullet list, click your drop down, define a new bullet, select picture. This time I'm going to type in clock. I'm going to select the very simplest one I can find there, and I'll click insert. Oh, it couldn't download. That's interesting. Sometimes you'll notice with Bing Images it happens. So now I've got my symbol, and bingo, bango, we have clocks. Doesn't that look a lot nicer? So do you think that this is ready for us to put out on the sidewalk for our children so they can sell lemonade? Well, it could, if you're a bad parent. So let's go ahead and add a background image to this, all right? So for this case, we're going to go to the Design tab in your ribbon area here and go all the way to the right-hand side in Page Background. And you're going to see Watermark, Page Color, and Page Border. For this, we're going to select Page Color, and then we're going to select Fill Effects, and then Picture. We're then going to select a picture, and once again, I'm going to Bing, and I'm just going to look for a lemon. All right, so scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, look for a picture you like. Ooh, I see one right there. That looks cool. I'll select that picture. Lemon slices. That looks pretty nice, doesn't it? And then I'm going to click my OK button. And now I have a picture of lemon slices in the background. So now, are we satisfied with this sign? Does it look okay? I think it looks okay. We can put this out there. And hopefully our kids will make some money and be able to start paying our mortgage off, right? All right, folks, well, that about does it for today. Again, today was just a very quick how-to on very basic formatting. We'll dig a little bit deeper next time. But until then, hasta la vista, be safe, and have fun.